Brandy Rayana Norwood, better known as Brandy, was born on February 11, 1979 in Macomb, Mississippi to Willie Norwood and Sonia Norwood. Willie, a gospel singer and choir director, and Sonia, a district manager for H&R Block. Brandy has a younger brother called Ray J. Apparently, rapper Snoop Dogg and wrestler Mercedes Moné, better known as Sasha Banks, are Brandy's cousins. Brandy was raised in a Christian household, which led to her start singing in the local church choir at just the age of 2 years. In 1983, at age 5, her family relocated to Carson, California. Brandy attended Hollywood High Performing Arts Center while there. Her love for music grew as she became a fan of legendary singer and producer Whitney Houston. She experienced problems going for auditions because teachers did not believe in her capabilities. And she has stated she was called ugly. Brandy has always been gorgeous and is aging beautifully. She eventually got to enter talent shows by the time she was 11 as part of a youth singing group, hence would perform at several functions that in 1990. At 11, she got signed by Chris Stokes and Earl Harris to their Teaspoon Productions company. She got to sing background vocal for the R&B boy group, Immature. She happened to struck Romeo's eye accidentally. In 1993, amid ongoing negotiations with East West Records, Brandy's parents, Willie and Sonia Norwood, organized a contract with Atlantic Records after Brandy auditioned for Darrell Williams, A&R director for the Atlantic Records company. Sonia resigned from her job to manage Brandy. Brandy dropped out of Hollywood High School in 10th grade to be tutored privately. As her debut album was being set into motion, Brandy was chosen to play a role in the sitcom, Thea. She played the role of Thea's daughter. The series ended up running for 1 season due to low viewership, but it earned Brandy a Young Artists Award nomination for Outstanding Youth Ensemble. Brandy appreciated the fact that the show was canceled as she was unenthusiastic about acting at the time, and it caused scheduling conflicts with recording her debut album. She stated that she felt bad for everybody else but herself, and it was a good thing, as she could do what she wanted to do, and that is to sing. Brandy's self-titled debut album, Brandy, was released in September of 1994. The album has sold over 6 million copies worldwide, including hits I Wanna Be Down, Best Friend, and Baby. The album earned Brandy 2 Grammy Award nominations for Best New Artist and Best Female R&B Performance at the 1995 Grammy Awards, 2 Billboard Awards, and the New York Children's Choice Award. During this time, in 1995, Brandy contributed songs to the soundtracks of the films Batman Forever and Waiting to Exhale with the success hit Sitting Up in My Room. She contributed to another soundtrack for the film Set It Off in 1996, collaborating with Tamia, Shaka Khan, and Gladys Knight with the song Missing You. It earned her a Grammy nomination for Best Pop Collaboration with Vocals. In 1996, in association with the UPN television network, Brandy got to star on her own sitcom show, Moesha. She played the role of Moesha Mitchell, a teenage girl having a stepmother and dealing with the pressures of transitioning into an adult. She appeared alongside William Allen Young and Cheryl Lee Ralph. The show became UPN's most-watched show. Due to increase in engagement with the viewership, the show got a spin-off titled The Parkers. The show ended after 6 seasons, a reason being Brandy being worked out too much. Brandy was awarded an NAACP Image Award for Outstanding Youth Actor or Actress for her performance in Moesha. Brandy, together with her parents and her brother Ray J, created the Norwood Kids Foundation in 1997. It helps disadvantaged youths in Los Angeles and Mississippi through the arts and self-help programs. In 1997, Brandy was chosen by legendary singer and producer Whitney Houston to play Cinderella in the television version. Producer Rodney Jerkins, better known as Darkchild, was brought in to work on Brandy's second album, Never Say Never. Brandy co-wrote and produced 6 songs on the album, including her first #1 song on the Billboard Hot 100, The Boy Is Mine, a duet with fellow singer Monica. The song is the most successful song by a female duo in music. There was alleged rivalry between Monica and Brandy. Apparently, before performing at the VMAs, Monica and Brandy had a squabble. It earned both Brandy and Monica a Grammy Award for Best R&B Performance by a Duo or Group. Brandy's sophomore album, Never Say Never, was released in June of 1998 and to date has sold over 16 million copies worldwide. All this at the age of 19 years old. She could have just retired at this point because she was legendary history in the making. Apparently Brandy was to be in F. Gary Gray's Set It Off 1996 film, but backed out. She got to star in the film I Still Know What You Did Last Summer in the supporting role as Carla Wilson. The movie got to outperform the original, selling over 16 million at its opening weekend despite underwhelming critical reviews. Brandy, however, got positive remarks, and the movie earned her a Blockbuster Entertainment Award and an MTV Movie Award nomination for Best Breakthrough Female Performance. She later appeared alongside singer and actress Diana Ross in the 1999 television film Double Platinum, a story about a strained relationship between a mother and her daughter. It was shot in only 20 days. Brandy headlined VH1's Divas Live 99 alongside Whitney Houston, Cher, Chaka Khan, Tina Turner, Celine Dion, Mariah Carey, Mary J. Blige, Elton John, Treach, Faith Hill, and LeAnn Rimes. Brandy returned to recording music after a long break in 2001 when she, together with her brother Ray J, were asked to record a cover version of Phil Collins' hit song, Another Day in Paradise, for the tribute album, Urban Renewal, a tribute to Phil Collins. Brandy's third album, Full Moon, was released in February of 2002. It was co-created by producers Darkchild, Warren Campbell, and Mike City. The album debuted at number 2 on the Billboard 200 and topped the R&B and hip-hop charts. The following year, Brandy and Robert Smith, or Big Bert, began writing and producing for other artists such as Toni Braxton, Kelly Rowland, and Kylie Dean, to name but a few. Brandy broke into reality television in 2002 with the MTV series Diary Presents Brandy, special delivery as a result of Brandy's pregnancy. It showcased the birth of her daughter, Sarai. After another long break, Brandy's fourth album, Aphrodisiac, was released in June of 2004. This was in the midst of ending her contract with Benny Medina's Handprint Entertainment after less than a year of representation following controversies surrounding Benny's handling of the lead single Talk About Our Love and failed negotiations of a supposed co-headlining tour with singer Usher.
Despite the
negative publicity, Aphrodisiac became Brandy's most critically acclaimed album. Later, in the same year, Brandy guest starred as Gladys Knight in the third season of American Dreams, performing I Heard It Through the Grapevine. After 11 years, Brandy parted ways with Atlantic Records, citing the need to move on as her main reason. Thereafter, a compilation album, The Best of Brandy, was released in March of 2005. Brandy got to appear in a recurring role in 2006 on the UPN sitcom One on One, playing the sister to her brother Ray J's character D-Mac. In June of that same year, she was cast as one of the judges on the first season of America's Got Talent. Brandy was to return for a second season, but couldn't following the car accident she had in 2006. She was replaced by Sharon Osbourne. Human, Brandy's fifth studio album, was released in December of 2008. It was produced by Toby Gad, Brian Kennedy, and Ree Dunn. It was distributed by Coke Records and Sony, marking Brandy's debut on Epic Records and her reunion with Darkchild, who wrote and executive produced most of the album.
It was
received well by critics. However, lackluster sales led to Brandy's split with rapper Jay-Z's Rock Nation management and Amanda Ghost becoming president of Epic Records. In December of 2009, she appeared on Timbaland's album, Timbaland Presents Shock Value 2, as Brand New, her alter ego. She also got cast in the first episode of the series, This Little Piggy. In April of 2010, Brandy and Ray J appeared the VH1 reality series, Brandy and Ray J, a family business alongside their parents. It aired for 2 seasons and led to the release of a compilation album, A Family Business. In 2010, Brandy starred on season 11 of Dancing with the Stars, partnered with Maxim Shmerkovsky. They came in 4th place, shocking the judges and viewers as they were frontrunners throughout the entire competition. In September, Brandy appeared on a new talent show, Majors and Minors, as a mentor. She starred in the teen drama series 90210 and in the 4th season of the comedy series Drop Dead Diva, playing as Elisa Shane.
In
2011, she joined the cast of the comedy series The Game, playing as Chardonnay, a bartender. In February of 2012, she released a song with singer Monica titled It All Belongs to Me, released as a single from Monica's album, New Life. In the same year, Brandy also released a hit single with Chris Brown, Put It Down. She released her sixth album, 211, in October of 2012. In March of 2013, Brandy starred in Tyler Perry's film, Temptation, Confessions of a Marriage Counselor, playing the role of Melinda, a secretive woman. In June, she signed with Creative Artists Agency, located in LA, and in the beginning of 2014, arranged a management deal with MBK Entertainment with CEO Jeff Robinson. She was inducted as an honorary member of Alpha Kappa Alpha sorority in July of the same year. She also made guest appearances on VH1's Love and Hip Hop, Hollywood, and the sitcom The Soul Man. At the 2014 BET Hip Hop Awards, she reunited with Queen Latifah, MC Lyte, and Yo-Yo to perform the hit remix song I Wanna
Be Down.
After finishing filming the final season of The Game, Brandy made her Broadway debut in the musical Chicago, playing the lead role of Roxy Hart in April of 2015. She got a high-charting hit with British duo 99 Soul's mashup single, The Girl Is Mine. In January of 2016, Brandy co-executive produced and starred as the lead in the BET sitcom Zoe Ever After. Brandy decided not to return to the show, despite good ratings. Thereafter, it was canceled. She released a single, Beggin' and Pleadin', through her label, Slayana Records. In February, she announced a tour, Slayana World Tour. It was postponed due to Brandy being hospitalized for exhaustion. In 2016, Brandy won the Lady of Soul Award at the Soul Train Music Awards. She competed on My Kitchen Rules with Ray J and became a series regular on the Fox musical drama television series, Star, in 2018. In 2018, she appeared on Optimistic, a Sounds of Blackness cover, and on I Could Be Wrong, a dance-heavy rework of her 1994 single, I Wanna Be Down. Norwood also appeared on the self-titled debut of supergroup August Green and a dance-heavy rework of her 1994 single, I Wanna Be Down. In 2019, Brandy received the BMI President's Award at the BMI R&B Awards. In August 2020, Brandy and Monica battled in the webcast series Versus, which was watched by a record-breaking 1.2 million viewers on the Instagram live stream. 2 months later, Norwood performed a medley at the Billboard Music Awards. In March 2021, Brandy was chosen as a mentor on John Legend's The Voice and collaborated with Disney on the theme song for Disney Princess Remixed. She also joined the cast of ABC's music drama series Queens, playing one-fourth of a veteran hip-hop group. The series premiered to positive reviews, but was not renewed the following year. In March 2022, Brandy released Nothing Without You, a duet with daughter Sarai, for the soundtrack to Cheaper by the Dozen. In April, Mariah Carey released The Roof, When I Feel the Need, a re-recorded version of her 1998 single featuring Brandy's vocals. In October 2022, she was nominated for Best Global Act at the All Africa Music Awards 2022 for her collaboration with Nigerian singer Tiwa Savage. In April 2023, Sarai confirmed her mother's role as vocal and executive producer on her debut EP. In November 2023, Brandy released her 8th studio album, Christmas with Brandy, which reached the top 30 on U.S. Top Holiday Albums chart. The album coincided with the release of the Netflix Christmas comedy film Best Christmas Ever, directed by Mary Lambert and starring Brandy alongside Heather Graham, Jason Biggs, and Matt Cedino. The film received largely negative reviews from critics and audiences. In February 2024, Brandy performed at the 66th Annual Grammy Awards, where Burna Boy's single, Sittin' on Top of the World, was nominated for Best Melodic Rap Performance. She also made a cameo appearance as a news anchor in Ariana Grande's The Boy Is Mine music video and released The Boy Is Mine remix, featuring herself and Monica. In July 2024, Norwood reprised the role of Cinderella in Disney Plus' Descendants, The Rise of Red, contributing vocals to Love Ain't It and So This Is Love. A 24's The Front Room, a psychological horror film based on the original short story by Susan Hill. Brandy Norwood is known for her contralto vocal range, which is described as soft, raspy, and husky. Her technical virtuosity is attributed to her long, cascading riffs, motherhood, life experiences, and growing affinity for British rock band Coldplay led her to shift toward a more experimental vision for her fourth studio album Aphrodisiac. The album, a collaboration with producers Timbaland and Kanye West, utilized the distinctive ambient aesthetic, fuses ambient pop, dub, and breakbeat soundscapes with progressive sampling methods. After a 4-year hiatus and life-changing occurrences, Norwood returned to the music industry in 2008 with Human, her fifth studio album, discussing topics of love, heartache, and honesty. Father, vocal coach Willie Norwood, played a significant role in her musical development, teaching her everything she knew about singing. Brandy grew up singing in church with her father, who encouraged her to embrace her unique voice qualities. While developing her style and vocal sound, Brandy credits gospel jazz singer Kim Burrell, New Age artist Enya, and English singer-songwriter Sade as major influences. She also credits Michael Jackson, Mariah Carey, Boyz II Men, the Clark Sisters, Stevie Wonder, Aretha Franklin, Coldplay, Janet Jackson, Timbaland, and her brother Ray J. In her acting career, Brandy has credited Lucille Ball, Jennifer Lewis, Gabrielle Union, Niecy Nash, and Kim Fields as integral to her development and the discovery of her strength in comedic roles. She had a brief relationship with Kobe Bryant in 1996, Boyz II Men lead singer Wanya Morris, and rapper Maze during their Never Say Never album. In 2001, she became romantically involved with producer Robert Big Bert Smith during the production of Full Moon. However, they separated a year after the birth of their daughter, Sarai Iman Smith. Norwood later regarded her relationship with Smith as a spiritual union and true commitment to each other. The following year, she began a relationship with NBA guard Quentin Richardson, who was then playing for the Los Angeles Clippers. They got engaged in July 2004, but Norwood ended their 14-month engagement in September 2005. In 2010, she briefly dated rapper Flo Rida. At the end of 2012, she became engaged to music executive Ryan Press. In April 2014, Norwood called off her engagement. Following the release of her seventh studio album B7, fans speculated on the meaning behind the album's closing track, By Bipolar. While Norwood does not have bipolar disorder, she wrote to accompany the album that By Bipolar is a metaphor for her love life and discussing the way her mental health struggles have been exacerbated by toxic relationships. She has dealt with depression, trauma, and PTSD, turning to therapy, prayer, journaling, and meditation to overcome her challenges. On December 30th, 2006, Brandy struck a Toyota driven by 38-year-old Awatefa Buttigieg on the 405 freeway in Los Angeles. Buttigieg died from her injuries at the LA Providence Holy Cross Medical Center. Norwood was driving at 65 miles per hour and did not notice that vehicles ahead of her had slowed considerably. Her vehicle collided with the Buttigieg, causing the Toyota to hit another vehicle before sliding sideways and impacting the center divider. As the Toyota came to a stop, it was hit by yet another vehicle. A source in the California Highway Patrol later reported that Buttigieg actually struck the car in front of her and slammed on her brakes before Brandy made contact. The sudden stop caused her to hit Buttigieg's car. Brandy was not arrested, but multiple lawsuits were filed against her, all of which were ultimately settled out of court by her attorney Ed McPherson. Buttigieg's parents filed a $50 million wrongful death lawsuit against Norwood, which was eventually canceled as Brandy settled out of court with her parents. Buttigieg's husband also filed a lawsuit against Brandy for financial relief, which was eventually settled in November 2009. In May 2009, Brandy stated that the experience changed her life and she now feels a better person. Brandy has sold over 40 million records worldwide and over 8 million albums in the United States since her 1994 debut album. Her vocal style has significantly influenced contemporary Ariana Grande, Emily Sandé, Jordan Sparks, Ryan Destiny, Tank, Teyana Taylor, Lil, M.O., Megan Rochelle, Janae Aiko, Eric Bellinger, Chris Brown, Elle Varner, Rihanna, Angel, Normani, Kalani, Natasha Bedingfield, Missy Elliott, Jennifer Hudson, Selena Johnson, Gladys Knight, Brian McKnight, Jill Scott, Angie Stone, Tamia, Ty Dolla $ign, Jasmine Sullivan, and Tamar Braxton. Norwood became the first Black co-lead in Chicago the Musical, making Broadway history alongside co-star Lana Gordon. Her influence extends to the film and television industry, with her role as Cinderella in the 1997 film inspiring many African-American actors. Brandy has a long career in endorsements, including CoverGirl in 1999, representing brands Candies and DKNY in 1998 and 2000 respectively. In the late 1990s, she was represented by Wilhelmina Agency. In 1999, Mattel released the Brandy doll. The dolls were one of Mattel's biggest-selling toys. In 2005, Brandy became the spokesperson for Ultima, a company for hair weaves and wigs, although she no longer represents them. Brandy, along with her brother Ray J., founded the Norwood Kids Foundation in 1996 to use performing arts to shape youth into self-confident, disciplined, responsible, and caring individuals. She was the first international spokesperson for youth by UNICEF in 1999 and supports Make-A-Wish Foundation and RANN. In 2000, she donated $100,000 to 2000 Watts, an entertainment community center in Watts, Los Angeles. In 2008, she partnered with Skechers' Nothing Compares to Family campaign. In 2010, she became involved with Get Schooled, a national nonprofit mobile phone call campaign to wake students up for school. In 2014, she partnered with Text4Baby to spread health and wellness to expecting moms via text message and became an honorary co-chairman of the 2014 Unstoppable Foundation. When you get a chance to step back, you notice all these great things you've done and all these great people that you've worked with, Brandy. Thanks for watching. Kindly like, share, and subscribe. Have a fantastic week ahead.